The Witness is one of the most challenging games I've ever played. During my playthrough, I experienced confusion, uncertainty, and mental exhaustion as I tried to understand this game's intricacies. The Witness makes few attempts at hand-holding, opting instead to convey its mechanics in subtle, cryptic ways as you struggle to make sense of it all. But when you do persist, frustration gives way to gratification. This is what makes The Witness so special. Unlike many puzzle games, it doesn't just make you feel intelligent. It begins on the assumption that you are intelligent. The Witness unfolds on an unnamed island within a vast sea. This island comprises a patchwork pattern of Earth's biomes, from a snow-capped mountain down to a barren desert. Scattered throughout these habitats are square panels, each covered in mazes of varying complexity. This here is the foundation of The Witness's gameplay. You guide a glowing line through each maze and continue from there. Most panels unlock subsequent puzzles, but some open doors, maneuver platforms, or even activate power sources. What's remarkable is how The Witness communicates its nuances. Early panels are easy, asking you to guide the line from point A to B on simple grids. After some time though, new symbols and colors and shapes appear, each conveying their own new rules. And there are never overt instructions as to how these rules work. You learn them on your own, through intuition and logical reasoning. It's also impressive how diverse the puzzles are, and how The Witness manages to keep mazes engaging over the course of 25 hours or more. It's more impressive when The Witness reveals that its world and the puzzles therein aren't exactly separate. Sometimes they bleed together. What's more, the island is open from the start, leaving you free to wander between its puzzles and locales. This is a vital part to The Witness's structure. Each area houses a different motif among its panels, based around a certain symbol or clue in its mazes. If the increasing difficulty of one area's puzzles becomes too high, you can put it down, cross the island, and learn a new rule entirely. In many cases, the knowledge you acquire elsewhere helps you better understand the puzzle you just put down. The Witness isn't open world just for the sake of exploration. Its structure encourages learning at your own pace. And to discuss any of these puzzle solutions would mean spoiling the revelations that await you. The Witness introduces new ideas with elegance, never stating the rules outright, never showing its full hand, but giving you just enough context and just enough of a push to make the final leap yourself. And after completing enough of the puzzles, bigger, overarching objectives emerge. As it does with various panels, The Witness communicates your goals with a whisper, offering nudges in one direction or another as you make meaningful connections between disparate parts of the island. Some of the puzzles, though, lack what makes the rest so good. Instead of leaning on forethought and careful observation, several panels exist to test your dexterity. It's one thing when these examples rest in optional areas off the beaten path, but it's all the more frustrating when one of them impedes you from reaching an important area on the island. Because of the solitude of this island and the various ways its mysteries can unfold, there's not really a linear series of events. But there is a story. Through audio logs and other media I won't spoil here, The Witness quotes the observations and experiences of real-life physicists, astronauts, psychologists, and explorers, each trying to figure out the world around them. And that's what The Witness is about. Gaining knowledge and using it intelligently to make sense of the island and its gorgeous but exotic environments. The Witness molds its world, puzzles, and themes into such a cohesive whole that, if we look hard enough, we'll keep finding new ways to perceive it over and over and over again. There are still things in The Witness I can't make sense of, some clues I might never notice, and some puzzles I might never solve. But the hints are there. It might not all make sense at first, but that's okay, because I'm always learning.